In 2008, he got very sick. Well, he had begun to decline in 2006. He had started getting sick from the cancer, but he was still working every day and he was still doing everything for his family. But it was beginning to show. My husband was so in control of his illness that, you know, I could have an opinion, but he pretty much made the decisions about his treatment. But my thoughts on it was that, you know, were we at this point? Was it going to, what did it mean? How was hospice going to help him? And what did it mean for me? He stayed on hospice from June of '08 until January of '09. He was very strong-willed, and the hospice nurses would come in and he would like, all right, blood pressure, heart, everything, I gotta go. I got things to do. And he would leave me here with the hospice nurse. He would just get up and leave. So that I was like, shouldn't you make him lay down? What is he doing? Shouldn't you, you know, and I wish I got a better understanding that it's okay to live while you're dying. Oh, he would go and DJ, my husband. He would go and he would make tapes, music tapes, and he was selling music tapes. He would just go all around town because he was from Durham. And so he would just ride around visiting all his friends and old neighborhoods, everything. He did whatever he wanted to do. Even in the last 6 months. On Friday, my husband died on a Sunday. On Friday, a friend was celebrating an anniversary. He asked my husband to be the speaker. My husband spoke for 45 minutes. On Saturday, he asked me to take him to the store. He had stopped driving by then. And on Sunday, he died. My husband lived the entire experience, as he should have. Me, I was waiting. For what? I don't know. And I spent a lot of time waiting. It was time wasted when I could have lived that with him. I mean, death, it's a big, big thing. It's big for the person who's experiencing it, and it's big for the people who are watching it and who will be left here. My husband died at home, right here, right here. And he called my name. That was the last thing that he said. And so I know that at that time that he knew that I had walked the road with him, you know, regardless, that I had walked it with him. Afterwards, when my husband died, I was happy that we had taken advantage of that in the last days of his life, or the last months of his life, because what they offered was, you know, they offered a level of care that he didn't have to go all over town looking for. They came to him. It was so much easier for him to have a quality of life without having to run back and forth to the doctors. You know, I got good advice about how to take care of him from them. And they were very compassionate and funny when it was time to be funny. And it's just not about dying. That is really just not about dying. You can die anywhere, anytime, any place, because we all have to do it, and we're gonna do it, you know. But if you have a way to know that you're dying, and then you have resources and education and your family to come in and control the way that you live until that day comes, and if hospice can get more of that out to people, then that would be the whole purpose of me sitting here and talking. I just really want that to happen, because you know, I just saw it happen for my husband, a great man, and he got a chance to live until he died. So it wasn't a sad thing at all, because he knew he had to do it. I knew he had to do it, but the way he did it through hospice was awesome.